All right, Jared. So Hannah's question was, I spend a lot of energy focusing on existing long distance friendships than I do making new ones. What is your opinion on this? Do you think it is more important to focus on where you are currently than vicariously living through past relationships?
I think it's important. I'll just start off quickly, and then maybe you can branch off in a little bit more. But I think it's important that you need to recognise the past friendships as whether they're friendships you want to continue or whether they're friendships that have run their course. Um, and that sounds a bit harsh, I know, but understand that some time moves on and people move on, and if you want to devote a whole lot of time to these past friendships, if it's reciprocated, then yeah, go for it. Go for it. Now, like I said, long distance stuff has got a lot easier these days in regards to, the world's got a lot smaller. So you can contact someone at any time. It doesn't cost a fortune to give someone a phone call. You don't have to write a pen pal message, like you can ring someone and you feel like you're sitting next to each other, or you can do Zoom or whatever, and you see their face, Skype, all that stuff gets you pretty close to somebody. So if it's reciprocated, yeah, by all means, I reckon keeping those past friendships is well, you say past. I mean, they should be current, really. They should be current friends. But yeah, I know what you mean in regards to people that have been in your past and they've moved away, or you've moved away, or whatever that may be. The Now going to the other part of it, the friends that, or making new friends now, I think, just for your mental health, especially if you're the one that's moved away, that's something that I think you need to make new friends. I mean, I think we've discussed how you do it in the other one, and we didn't come up with an answer. In another podcast, we didn't come up with a real solid answer. But if you can find something that like a hobby or something that has a lot of people there, and you can find friends with common interests, yeah, definitely, I would be putting a lot of time into that. But I guess understanding that these friends might be friends for, these friends might actually have a expiry date. It might be like, okay, whilst I'm into what I'm into currently, these friends are here, but there might be a time where it's like, okay, I don't do that anymore. We don't have much to talk about, but for this time of your life, they're worth chasing.
Okay, good answer, Jared. Yeah, I think so. So this is a question asked by my friend Hannah. Well, we became friends because you were open to it and because I was open to it. Now, I could have easily said, oh, my life's full. You could have easily said, oh, actually, you know what? I'm focusing on my friendships back home in England. But neither of us did that. We were open to a new experience. As Jared said, someone with a common interest as you. We both were into surfing, or both still are. Also camping. And you happen to be vegan. I'm pretty much vegan. So that was another point of interest for us. So we really bonded, despite our age gap. So Hannah's much younger than us. She's got a whole life ahead of her. I actually met Hannah when she was only 20, and I think I was like 37 at the time. So, we were, different stages of our lives, but she was so awesome. And because she's English, we were reading Harry Potter at the time at the campsite to our kids. And I thought, we've got to get her to read it. We need Harry Potter in the proper English accent. And she was such a good sport that she came over and read Harry Potter for us, which was just lovely. So look, I think it's really important to be open to new experiences. A lot of my current best friends, and I call them current, but I think they'll be, my best friends for the rest of my life, I've met as adults. I don't want to mention any names just in case I forget to include anyone, but I've met so many wonderful people as an old man. One in particular, a really young woman, actually, who's just incredibly awesome person. You just think, we're from two different walks of life, but we're just so similar. And I just bonded with her so well. And she's become, the family favorite. She's, we all love her, including my kids. So it's just lovely. And, Hannah, you're included in that. So I think it's really important to be open to new experiences. And in terms of old ones, see them for what they really are. And that's not an insulting thing at all to say, well, you know what, that person was just a school friend, or I was only friends with them because we played rugby together. We just had this short sort of thing happening. But see things as they really are and just go with the flow, go with where the real connection is. And, you know, you and I, we text each other quite often, and I can't go for a surf without sharing it with you. So I think that's a lovely thing.
Very good, very good. And I suppose it just triggered me there. What there'll be a time where these, as you put it, current friends become old friends. And then, so I don't know when that time is, if there's an actual limit or if there's like a time frame. But yeah, like there'll be a time when these current friends, if you stay close and are able to keep, as we said, nourished in the friendship, there'll be a time where, hey, they might move away or circumstances change and you might move back to England or to another place in the world. So you'll be asking the same questions about these current friends, you know, in the future, saying, oh, do I keep in contact with this, you know, with Kiwi, who I was really good surfing buddy with, or, you know, we went camping with. And you hope that the basis and the foundation that you set during these times when you're just learning each other, I guess, are strong enough to hold that long distance friendship.
Exactly. So look, there's the bond, and there's the common interests, and then there's the true emotional connection. And if you've got all those covered, then I think you're, you know, in line for a lifelong friendship.
Yeah, I don't think distance should play a part in a friendship that doesn't require hard work. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, like you shouldn't be like, you know, I won't ring them or I won't message them. Just do it. Just do it. And you can have friends from a distance and you can have friends close by at the time. But you know, you shouldn't have one or the other.
Yep, agreed. So go with the flow. Go where the connection is. All right. Thanks, Jared.
Thank you, mate.